first tee, and the par was a 3, and the iron I used was an 8. Nobody spoke while I practiced my stroke, 'cause they wanted my ball to go straight. I teed up my ball and I hoped it would fall on the far side of the green and backspin. I kept my head still as my club struck the bill, and I thought that I saw it drop in. It dropped in all right when a seagull caught fright, and I knew that I'd made a mistake. It was not in the hole, it bounced off the flagpole, and it smacked the poor bird in the lake. Next hole was par 5, and to keep things alive, a birdie was needed from me. But I got me an eagle going in off the seagull, and on the 3rd hole the seagull got me. I bogeyed on 4, so I counted my score, and I found I was just over par. So on 5 I used wood, but I found it no good, for my ball wouldn't go very far. You see, I practiced my swing, and I hit the damn thing on the part of the ball called the hub. That means dead center, but what a tormentor, 'cause the cover was still on the club. I screamed at my caddy, "You're to blame, laddie," and I found I was completely alone. He was behind a fir tree and was clutching his knee, for my backswing had cracked his shin bone. Between the 6th and the 7th was not very pleasant, as my caddy decided to flee. And the colorful pheasant dropped me a present, a friend of the seagull, you see. This game is strictly for the birds. This game is strictly for the birds. Those who play will know these words, that this game is strictly for the birds. I was feeling really great when I birdied on 8, and on 9, well, I did again. But I got in a state when that gold reprobate plucked up my ball from green 10. It cost me 2 strokes when one of the blokes whom I played with said jolly hard luck. But you can't blame the bird, and it's not if you cared, for on the 1st hole you brought down the poor duck. I eagled 11, thinking this must be heaven, when a stray ball hit the top of my skull. Just before I passed out, I knew from the clout that my own ball had been dropped by the goal. That's all I recall from that game in the fall, but I had hold in one, so I heard. It was on the last tee, and it bounced off a tree, and it was side-footed in by the bird. The crowd gave a cheer with thoughts of free beer, a tradition that goes with the game. So for that hole in one, all my money was gone, but it's the seagull and not myself that's to blame. So now I was skint, but they set up a plinth with a statue to remember the day. And all the people who visit keep asking who is it, and they're told it's the seagull, okay. This game is strictly for the birds.